What's up? So,
Now you have the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company.
yeah. I don't really care what you have to say. This what like big YouTubers want you to believe cancel culture is. This is how a Minecraft YouTuber describes Twitter after they get caught texting a child. Oh yes, I can put all my stuff on now, bro. I wish I had a face cam at times like these, because I would go through each one and show you the hand signs. But I can't, so whatever. This is the best setup, bro. I don't want to hear anyone say anything different. Insect swarm, bro. Goated power. My favorite power since day one. Although it's really scary to me. I don't want to say scary. Sometimes I see textures, especially in old video games, that make me feel weird. Like it makes me grit my teeth. It's like a bodily response. I can't really explain it, but yeah. Anyways, time to hack stuff. So fun. Times like these that I think maybe I should have gotten to computer science. Maybe not currently, but even if I didn't get a job, even if I ended up homeless, if they had you doing this in computer science, bro, I would have had an A. I would have passed every class with like flying colors.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
I'll come back, bro. Don't worry. So, last video did kind of well. I mean, yeah, kind of well. You might see it and be like, yeah, that video did not do good. But I thought it did great. We're already in Neptune's bounty. I'm just not realizing where we are, bro. That's so crazy. Well, you know what you gotta do. Hold on. Now you get to have a I'm shocked grenade. And then you get shocked again. And then you're gonna get a exploding buckshot to the face. And another one. Oh dang. How about one last one? You're definitely dead. I was gonna say that fire is definitely cooking you, bro. I can't pick these up anymore. I gotta shoot them. Hold on, I hear you crying over there, bro. Did I really just blow up that fish? Yeah.
No.
Be calm, child.
You have shown kindness to my little ones, but are you really a friend to us? Regardless, a little one brings you a gift.
You're questioning my friendship
Our appreciation.
after I just slimed out this giant monster to save your baby? Bruh. Also, I just want to say, I grew up my whole life seeing my dad like do the cutscene where you save the kids and having no context, like at all. I just assumed, I don't know what I assumed, if I'm being honest. I just kind of was like accepted the fact that that's something that happens. All right, but just like last time, we're gonna get through this area. Gonna get through, what's this place? Neptune's Bounty, right? I think so. Forgot already. You know, this game is the only reason I know that song. It's kind of funny. I've grown up in church my whole life, and I've literally never heard that song until Bioshock. I want to flex my Bioshock knowledge, I'm not gonna lie. I want to be like, did you know that, yeah, I got nothing. Bro, where do these turrets even come from? Why exactly do we have like a giant bomb turret in the middle of the city? You get the I'm confused about your actions crossbow to the dome. Okay. Sorry, bro. No time for your tweaking. I've got to buy stuff. Oh, I should have hacked first for cheaper prices, but yeah. How did he survive the first blast to the head? The characters in this game are crazy. Like, I guess they also have the powers I do, and he definitely just shot me twice to the head. But like, a whole bomb? That's even crazier. All the weapons in this game are so cool. I was looking up stuff for Prey the other day. Oh, I don't know, just trying to get like a thing for the thumbnail and stuff like that. And I saw people call it like the Bioshock spiritual successor. which is interesting. I didn't know that, but it would make sense if that's why I liked it so much, because I do really like Bioshock. Like, I like Prey, but I really like Bioshock. And then that same article said something about this being a success to System Shock, which I do know about System Shock, but I've never played it. And that being the case makes me want to play System Shock too. Like, even if it's nothing the same, if it has the same like spirit or same like essence, I'm definitely down. I want to try it out, which could be a video now that I'm saying it out loud. Oh yeah, I'm becoming a YouTuber. What? She's so crazy I can't even think of what to say. What variety are we getting from this? What is the variety? A variety in how you kill people, and a variety in the races of people you kill? Yeah, I wonder why they stopped calling. Hey, buddy.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries.
I am.
That's what I say. But if your heads up to the Warp Master's office and find old Peach on research camera, maybe I could manage an invite.
What?
My friend, you are...
What? She cannot be that scary. Let's see. What does she get? How about you let me know in the comments? Should I give her your crazy electric buckshot, stay away from me incendiary crossbow, or you're making me uncomfortable frag grenade? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, you took too long. She's getting napalm. Yeah, she runs away. Every time I played the game, I try to kill her. I thought the New Game Plus would let it so I could kill her, but it didn't happen.
That's too tough for you. Look on the conveyor belt. Find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those generals on the ceiling. Just
Bro.
remember, sonny friend, I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas give you a pouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
You smell an ounce of Fontaine on me? You're in Fontaine Fisheries!
Ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it.
Oh, everybody knows it, huh?
For months, and half the
Right.
place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got what to do.
I definitely won't pay any mind to that, Atlas. Bro, ain't nothing that funny. Unless we happen to be watching a Big Slime video. Alright, give me my stuff. Yeah, there's nothing left for me to buy. And I want it to be known that this New Game Plus, I don't think I beat the game. Like, I'm pretty sure I have not beat the game on my PC. I might be wrong. So that means I gathered enough Adam to buy everything before even beating the game. Like, before beating the final boss. The whole dilemma of like, oh, do I kill the little sisters? Or do I save them? Is such a non-thing. I know there's never going to be a game that actually rewards you for like killing little kids, right? Or I doubt there will be. I might just be missing a game out there. But like, come on, bro. If you're going to make a moral dilemma thing, you got to stick to it. Moral dilemmas are my favorite parts of video games. That's part of the reason why the Infamous series is like my favorite. Infamous 1 was really the only one that did like dilemmas in a way that I liked them. Because take how both the games start, right? Infamous 1, your first choice is, alright, we've been stuck in the city with no food, the government's not helping. However, they just send a drop to like everybody. Like they just send a drop and the gang is trying to keep everybody away, the gang of Reapers. I saved everybody, I got the food down. However, do I, A, keep all the food for me, my friend Zeke, and my girl Trish, or let everybody have some and just take my fair share. That's not an entirely diabolical decision. To look after your own, while this is like you're not being great, you're not being good. I'm not gonna say that's a good choice. You can understand it, right? The beginning choice in Infamous 2 was like, do I lower this bridge? Or do I blow up the generator, killing a bunch of people? Hard choice, right? No. I do like Infamous 2 more because the gameplay is just better. And it is like, you know, the story is still slightly compelling. But none of the games did like the whole moral choice and stuff like that, like Infamous 1 did. They couldn't recreate the magic. These guys love yapping. If that's a sign of splicing, then maybe I'm a splicer. I wouldn't even say I love yapping. I just happen to do it all the time. The amount of things I've had to cut out from videos recently, y'all don't even know. These daily uploads have made it so I cannot sit there and curate the video like for long periods of time. And especially because today I think I'm going to try and at least record the second video, so I'm not going to have a bunch of time. So I end up just cutting out so much yap, just so the video can be cohesive. Bruh. And then I'd be talking so much I don't even know where I was going with what I was saying. Like right now. Where was I going with that statement? I don't know. But we're going to slime this guy out. I do kind of feel bad for the big daddies, because they're, at the end of the day, they are just people in those suits. Like, they didn't choose this. Or did they? I'm not sure. But it's like, they're just people who care about their, like, their babies. Like, that's their children. They view them as their daughters. Bro, your aim is cheeks. Take it back. Bop, bop. Yeah, no one's getting up to the child. Oh no, win. I'm a baby and don't want to be saved. Let's stop the cap. Give me my Adam so I can go on my way. Bro, I love this music so much. I don't even remember this song. I just love this kind of music. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be more impressed with the fact that that rocket just curved all the way around and still hit me, or the fact that I survived 2 like direct impacts. I don't know. Y'all tell me. RIP to him, I guess. He's really confident in stabbing his hand with that on the reload. I feel like we don't have to use such aggression, right? And maybe it's just because he's trying to... Wow. That was like pulling me. Maybe it's because he's just trying to look cool, right? Maybe he's just like, okay, the baddies are watching, which there's not a single baddie in this game, I'll tell you right now. But like, are you sure we're gonna just slam a giant needle into our wrist and then like dump a bunch of genetic altering stuff? Oh, brother. You know, sneak attacks normally work better if you don't scream right before attacking. Actually, I want to loot you, so I'm going to let you thaw out. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Black Beatles in the city. Oh, okay. Way to ruin the joke, bro. Now I don't even know if I'm going to keep that in. Oh, there's a camera. That means I get to hack. Oh, I meant to, there we go. See, that's why I have security evasion too, because the cameras, if I didn't have it, it would have been over for me right then. Bro, hack the camera. Can I really not hack it, bro? It's like dangling a carrot on a stick, dude. I just want to hack, bro. There's a camera. Yay! Alright, I feel better now. Maybe I have the IRL hacker's delight. Maybe this is actually in the future, and they stole my genetic code to use that. I gotta get to it. Ah, come on, bruh. That was about to be perfect. Alright, you get hacked. Whoa. I'm goated. Hack you. Okay. Whoa! Dude, my aim sucks. I'm sorry. I get it if you unsubscribe. Look at these guys. They don't know that I hacked all the turrets. What the? See, and that's what made me start hacking in the first place. I don't even have to play the game. I can just sit back while they destroy everything for me. And then I can hack this in the meantime. And then get, like, cheaper heals. Could you imagine if there was actually a first aid station like in real life? Maybe there is. I don't know. The city I live in doesn't have a whole bunch of high-tech stuff. Took us a while to get those, like, scooters. But yeah, just imagine if, like, they just had one of these. I don't know what this IV is filled with. But it's got, like, your heart monitor detector and all that. And then you stick your wrist and you get shocked. And when the splicers do it, they're like, oh yeah, oh. So it's gotta feel good. There's gotta be something in there. I promise you that's getting like destroyed in seconds on a like random street in LA. And that's another thing. Why did this randomly make me think of Squid Games? I don't know. I don't know if I said anything about it. But I know I talked about watching season 2 in one of my videos last year. Because I was like, I'm gonna go get some canes and watch season 2. And that became my like little ritual every time I watch any sort of Squid Games or something like that. I don't know why I said something like that. It's only Squid Games. But I always go and get a Caniac combo. Now, my back is a little large, but let's not comment on that. Anyways, back to season 3, bro. There's a lot of gripes I have with season 3. I don't want to hear that. There's a lot of gripes I have with season 3. But the number one thing I have to say is, you go up to a homeless man and say, what's it called? Let's play I don't know how to pronounce it. Let's play the game with the squares and you hit. Let's just say they even agree, right? I'm gonna pretend like they know what that is and they agree to it. You go up to them and you're like, oh, I can slap you for, and it'll take off $1,000. They're gonna be happy. They're gonna say yes until you slap them. Then you're getting stabbed. Like stabbed for sure, like not no sort of question to it. You're getting stabbed. They're grabbing the nearest sharp object and stabbing you if they don't just have something on them. And let's not forget, we're talking about America. You better hope for some reason they don't have a firearm. It's not sweet here like it is in Korea. I'm not saying that's a good thing, but I'm just saying there's no way that you're going to a homeless man who's already in debt, no reason to live, and think that you're gonna slap him in his like non-sober stupor and he's just not going to instantly retaliate. I saw this post a while ago. What was it, like on Twitter maybe, but I didn't have Twitter, so it's probably something I saw on iFunny. But it's like just how there's girls who like animals are attracted to and like and stuff, there's guys that like homeless people walk up to and talk to. That's me. Homeless people always walk up to me and speak to me. And I think it's just because, I don't know, my face tells them that I'm friendly and I'm just going to listen to them. Because I will. I feel like it'd be rude not to. And they're people, so I just listen to their stories. And they always have something interesting to say, so like, why not? Although, I know it's not for everybody. And also, they're not always friendly. Let's get that out the way for sure. They definitely are not always friendly. This one time, there was this guy who was talking to me, and I like just could not understand what he was saying. I could get bits and pieces, like someone worked at a junkyard, but also could afford a $15,000 ring to like propose to his wife, or girlfriend, sorry. But she was cheating on him, but that's because he already had like shown a nature aligning with infidelity. But I couldn't get the whole story because he was just like mumbling. So there'd be times where he'd say something and I'd be hit with like a QuickTime event and it'd be like yes or no. And sometimes he'd be like, oh, can you believe that? So I'd say, oh, no, right? there'd be times where I'd answer wrong, and he'd be like, "What?" And then I'd be like, "Oh, no. I meant the other option." You know what I mean? Because I didn't realize it, because sometimes he'd say like, "Oh, could you believe that?" And if I said yeah, then he'd be like, "What? What are you talking about?" It was kind of... I didn't think he was going to kill me, but it was kind of scary. I didn't want him mad at me. He was literally talking for a long time. And it's because I fixed his water bottle. I forgot that's how the whole situation started. He walked up to me and was like, "Hey, man, can you fix my water bottle?" Because like he broke it. Like pieces of it had come off because he had superhuman strength or something. I don't know. But I fixed it for him because, I don't know, it's a nice thing to do. And then he decided to bless me with his story about, you know, working at the junkyard and proposing to your wife who's cheating on you. Why do I keep saying proposing to your wife? Am I just that unintelligent?
Now let's get the hell out of this place.
Bro keeps saying let's. You're not doing anything. I'm doing all the work. I'm the one who's making sure your family is getting saved, not you. I don't know what you're doing other than sitting there with a radio. That's all you ever do. Would you kindly do this? Would you kindly get me a beer from the fridge? I can't do an Irish accent, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna keep doing it anyway. Would you kindly wash my toes? Would you kindly hand me the remote even though I'm sitting right next to it? Yeah, that's like past trauma from my father, but we won't talk about it. Why are we pretending as if he's doing anything? Like, at all? And it's okay. You don't have to. I want to play the game, right? I'm cool. But also, I'm just a random guy. Plane came and crashed into the water. I swam over. Come down here. You don't even know if I know how to use any sort of weapon. And now you're just like, hey, go free my family. Go face like thousands and thousands of splicers who have genetic powers, which you are just getting used to, by the way, and save my family. Bruh. He didn't even promise any sort of reward. Or maybe he did. Maybe he was like, oh, you'll be able to escape. I don't know. Oh, I did it? I finished? Yes, sir.
We tricked you, monster.
We tricked you. You're so good at tricking me. I'm literally not. She's gonna get the you get on my nerves wrench. Look at that. Spun in the air. Folded like an omelet. Caleb City type reaction. Oh yeah, this. The bot shutdown panel. This right here has such like implications that I don't think anybody's addressing. This is something you can pay to use. Set up by Andrew Ryan, by the way. That just gets rid of the police off your back. The automated policing system, you can just pay to get it to stop chasing you. You could steal, rob, kill, whatever. The camera catches you, which was right there, by the way. So you get caught right here hitting a lick on somebody. Then they're like, oh, the police are going to get you. No, I'm going to pay $15 and stop it. And this is supposed to be like in the, what, 40s, 50s? Yeah, $15. Yeah, bro, that was some money. My grandpa always was like, oh yeah, the minimum wage was $1.50. Yeah, alright, bro. I only say that because bro be hating. Bro was just trying to tell me that at 22 he was moved out on his own and about to be married. You know, except for the about to be married thing. Ah, shucks, that's annoying. If I could be like moved out and on my own, I think that's something I would be doing. You know, I don't enjoy this whole living at home situation. I mean, it's cool. It's nice. It's better than being on the streets. But I think I'd prefer to be on my own if that was a possibility. You know, just saying. I don't know.
Thought of me wife and child hiding in that filthy submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety, and I'll be in your debt for life.
Why? What made you feel like you just had to say that? Can we stop the chatter? I don't want you feeling like we're friends, Atlas. I'm sorry. If you were standing in that pool of water, I low-key would have just shocked you just because. That's how much I care about you. I want you to know these were young Slime's thoughts. This isn't like new. This isn't something that I just felt now. I've always felt this way. Why do we care about Atlas? What is the point? Like, yeah, I would help him find his family, right? I would. That's just who I am. I know that. I understand that. But why does our character? I would do it because I'm crazy. And I'd probably die in the process. Anybody with enough skill and ability to attack all these splicers and make it out probably has the wherewithal to understand, oh yeah, I don't think this is feasible. You know, I don't have combat experience. I've never shot a gun at anybody, okay? So I can't say, oh, we could do it like this, it'll be like this, because I don't know. And that's okay. I don't have to know. I don't have to be a thug. I'm not the next one. That's okay. But our character, for sure, is in the running, based on all the bodies that are piling up behind me. So I feel like he should understand, like, oh yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. That's not something I want to participate in. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. Obviously, if you've beaten the game, you know there's more to the story. And so do I. I just like applying basic logic to stuff, because it makes me giggle. Dang. Whoa! You're not even going to make the I'm about to shoot you warning? That was messed up, bro. I just want to look at this guy. Bro. Here this guy go again.
They said you, didn't they?
What? I didn't even hear what he said. He just said something weird and then said get over here. Now you're on fire, bro. See, you should have just left me alone. Imagine if you left me alone, you wouldn't be on fire right now. And I would be hacking this safe in peace. I don't want to hear about your family. What?
I can't help feel God's punishing me for bringing her and Patrick to this place.
He probably is.
It's to be a better life for us. Can you imagine a bigger fool than that?
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I feel like I've been talking a lot this time. But I just have things to say. We're playing my favorite game. I just have things on the dome, right? What are we talking about? If someone ever said, okay, this American man, which is important, was so rich and so frustrated with the fact that he couldn't do whatever he wanted to, he moved to the Atlantic Ocean, built a city underwater, and oh, it's so great. Why? Why move there? How possibly could this be a better life than the surface? How did you afford to come here, afford to move your wife and child, and not have enough money to just chill on land? Huh? What are we talking about, man? What are we talking? I just don't think that that's valid. I don't feel bad for you because you, like, I'm gonna help you once again because that's just the right thing to do. But that's just not. That's just, what are we talking about, man? What are we doing? He just got shot 4 times and does not care. I think it's just because he doesn't have a little sister. Big daddies, when they don't have a little sister with them, are just orphans. That's it. You see, bro thinks he's tough. Oh, he's gonna summon a little sister. Because there's still one in the level, right? Yeah. Ain't that dandy. Don't mind me, brother. Not doing anything special or particular. Just, you know, doing my thing. You know how it is. Oh, what? There's none left? Dang. You crashing out made you lose a little bit of aura, I can't lie. Why did you get so grumpy?
Hi, Mr. B.
How'd you know there was another one in there? Anyways. Haha, bro, shocked. I did not expect to have to empty that whole clip into a dome. Not at all.
No! 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 Thank you.
Spend Adam for new powers. Well, unfortunately, this is New Game Plus. So I don't have access to any new powers. I've already decided now that now that we're done with this, and thankfully they got rid of the 2K launcher, which was so buggy. I'm just gonna play Bioshock 2 after this, cause I play Bioshock pretty regularly. I don't want to say once a year, but it's dang near. Like, I just get the itch. I'm like, yeah, it's time to play Bioshock. Wait. This is If I Didn't Care by the Ink Spots. I love this song. And they also said a splicer was humming it, and I wanted to hear it. But because she has to crash out, bro, I don't get to. I also realized maybe I shouldn't be sitting next to the stereos or radios, because I don't know if that's copyrighted stuff. I know it's from like the 40s, so the copyright should have been expired, but I don't want to risk it. You know how YouTube is. I am kind of sad I didn't get to hear that woman singing it. That song is so cool. I love the Ink Spots.
The warp rat didn't get himself that. You got something for me in my crew? Or are you just looking to get criticized?
Oh, brother.
I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
There's no way I can't bust through this glass and just open the door myself. Although, yeah, that's kind of oppy. I wouldn't do that.
Old Peachy seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open.
Yeah, that's an Irish saying if I've ever heard one.
Nobody walks into my swampy carrying the heat. Put your weapons in the limo. Then I'll catch you.
Carrying the heat. Stuff like that, carrying the heat, packing that heat, the way they just talk about guns is really funny to me. I've always thought that was funny. I don't know why. Calling guns heat is just a silly thing to me. Alright, so I have no weapons now. I absolutely positively remember this level. Just the plasmids and the wrench. Good thing the plasmids and wrench is the ultimate combo, so. Oh shoot. I did forget about the cameras though. That's good though, because I get to hack. Oh yeah.
I bet when the boss wiggled out of hell, he done told the devil he'd be right back. And the devil says, "Sure thing, Mr. Fontaine. I'll hold you a spot." Ryan promised Fontaine was dust, and now here you are doing his dirty. I guess that makes Ryan a bum, and you a...
Me a what? What does that make me? I want to know what I am. What the heck, man? Okay. He thinks I'm working for Fontaine. Ha! What a preposterous notion. Oh my gosh, bro. How many enemies are there? I already killed your boss. Why are we still coming in trying to kill me? Yeah, the smoke bomb doesn't make you bulletproof, right? I mean, maybe if my aim was worse, that would have helped, but nah. I'm a pro aimer. I've never had bad aim ever. Don't watch my Marvel Rivals video for unrelated reasons. We are technically in a new area. I could just stop here. Flashback of my family randomly.
I'm right outside the submarine, babe, but I can't get in. I need you for that. My family can't be more than 100 yards away.
Fine. We'll go through this really quickly. Don't worry, I'm supersonic speed. Yeah, Yeah, bro thought he had to jump on me. That's where his family's at. They've just been sitting in that submarine this whole time.
You had your fun, but enough is enough. If you press that button, you'll learn what it means to truly be my enemy.
As if I haven't been your enemy already. I don't think I can be any more of your enemy. You've already sent thousands of splicers after me, trying to take me out. I don't think you're gonna do anything different. You're not gonna come down here yourself and take care of me. You're just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. More splicers come. We finally get to meet Atlas, right? He said we're gonna come shake hands and get acquainted. Oh no! It's Atlas, look! Bruh. Oh no! Bro, how many more splicers are you gonna send? You must not have any kind of like plasmids or anything. Why not? I don't know. You've lived in Rapture your whole life and have a kid. There's no way you didn't get something from the Gatherer's Garden to flex on your son. That's what all the Gatherer's Garden like is marketed towards. They always talk about how strong their daddy is. And imagine the Fontaine, or not the Fontaine, the Andrew Ryan. And imagine the Andrew Ryan like elementary schools. You go to Andrew Ryan Elementary and you're talking with your friend and he's like, my dad can beat up your dad. He has Sports Tonic 2 and Wrench Lurker. And he just got Electro Bolt 2 from the new Gatherer's Garden. And then obviously you're not finna take that. So you're like, oh yeah? Well, my dad has Winter Blast 3 and
You ooze in like an assassin, and then you try to sneak out like a thief. You're no CIA spook. Who are you? Why have you come here? There's two ways to deal with a mystery. Uncover it, or eliminate it.
I can't. I'm sorry. Yes, that's Atlas's wife.
Out and get to Arcadia. Jesus Christ.
Atlas family's dead. Yes, it's gone. There was in thought for a passing second that I should finish my story in this room, right? And I'm like, nah, no way. I'll just keep going. I don't want to interrupt the flow of the video. Now I remember why I thought that. I tried not to laugh. I think I kept it in pretty well. Why is there so many women in the same outfit? I thought this was Atlas's wife, but whatever. Yes, his wife and child died in there. Unfortunate. Andrew Ryan had it bombed from the start. That's kind of crazy. And why doesn't he want me to leave? I get why he doesn't want other people to leave. Your city doesn't function if it doesn't have citizens. But like, me? Maybe he thinks I stole some sort of proprietary information or something. Well, here we are in Arcadia. The spot I remember the most out of all of Bioshock. But that will have to wait for another day. So, as per usual, thank you for watching. It's very much appreciated. Remember that you're loved. People care about you dearly. Please drink some water. It's very good for your health. I don't know. Let me know if you have any game ideas in the comments. I got a couple a while back, so I'm going to sift through them for videos later this week. But I think I've got more or less a schedule now, apart from the weekends. I'm trying to think of what I'll be playing on Saturday and Sunday. Might be continuing Prey. I like the whole Prey and Sunday joke. I don't know, whatever. Who cares? Anyways, I think that's it. Okay, bye. If I didn't care, would it be the same? Would my every prayer begin and end with just your name? And would I be sure that this is love beyond compare?
Sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead.
Would all this be true if I didn't care for you? If I didn't care.